if you've been to the channel, it's pretty obvious I love fighting games at this point, right? I mean, that's mostly what I post. So let's talk a little bit about why. Um, who starts around like that? Anyway, you know, watch and enjoy. Anyway, why do I love fighting games? So if you guys are some fighting game players, feel free to in the comments tell me why you love fighting games. Maybe it's some of the same reasons. I think one of the main reasons I love fighting games is just getting to mix people. I love doing mix-ups. I love confusing people. I love being in people's heads. And when you're playing a fighting game, you know, there's no team. You don't have to plan around a team. You don't have to plan around something else. Like, it's just you versus that player and their character. So you really, that was nasty. So you really just get to go head to head with them, and I think that that's really incredible. Like, because if you beat me like in a fighting game, right? Like, what can I say, right? I can complain. I can go the system mechanics are trash, or the character you're playing is overpowered. Sometimes they are. Like, you can say a bunch of different stuff, but at the end of the day, it's me versus you know? So a lot of the times, you kind of just gotta hold that either way. Like, you know, if I win, I gotta hold, or if I win, you gotta hold that. If you win, I gotta hold that. Like my channel name, you know? It's always a bigger fish. And I think that you know, there's nothing that highlights that more than playing fighting games, where the bigger fish is pretty much clear every time. Another reason I think I love fighting games is that there's just so much versatility in what a fighting game brings you in terms of its characters. Like, a lot of the times you're never gonna have the same character. You got Alisa. Like, Alisa is a robot with chainsaws in her arms. That's hype. Like, that's hype, man. I got chainsaws. Like, imagine you're fighting someone and they got chainsaws. Like, that's crazy to me. You got like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Like, Scorpion is like this dead guy, and like he could teleport, and he could get over here. Like, he pulls you over, and he's got the fireball. Like you got, I don't know. Like, fighting game characters are just so cool to me. And there's so many different ones from different franchises. Now, if you don't play a lot of fighting games, maybe you got them. Maybe you don't know that, but like, I play a lot of different fighting games, so I'm kind of experienced in just like trying around characters. Because when I get a fighting game, I like to at least try everybody, so I know like what people do. So like, when I say that there's just a lot of cool characters, like, I guess that's just what I mean. Like, they're just. So yeah, I think just the characters is another like really big reason why I love fighting games. I would say a good third reason I would love fighting games is because they're so hype. Like, they're so hype. Like, I know you guys have heard of like the Evo moments, and like, if you're like one of those people who watch people play fighting games, wink wink, but like, not like just like me, a small YouTuber. Like, if you watch like those big tournaments, I should have waited to attack right there. That was my bad. Now I'm dead. But if you're one of those people who watch like people play fighting games, like the ones that play like competitively, like, you know, like, fighting games get really crazy. Like, the comebacks, the neutral, like, sometimes just the sequences. Like, I don't know any other game that can do something like that. Like, it's just so amazing to me. And maybe it's because like one of my first games ever was a fighting game. Like, I had Let's Get Ready to Rumble. I think round 2. That was like my first. That was my second game ever, but that was my first fighting game. And then I had Dragon Ball Budokai 3. So like, I've always just loved fighting games, and I was probably 10, right? 10, 11, maybe. No, I was younger than that. I was probably 8 or 9. So yeah, like, I just think fighting games are really hype. Like, even like if I'm losing, like, me personally, like, if you're doing something cool, I'm like, go off. Like, okay, trip on me. Go crazy. Now this guy is, you know, you can say that's hype. You know, hype is subjective to people. That sidestep was kind of hype. No. Anyway, so yeah, I think hype, them just being hype is like another reason that I really love. He really rage over. There's another reason I really love fighting games. I'm dead, huh? Yeah, I am. See right there? That's mix. That's hype to me. I have been doing the low the whole set. Right there, he thought I was gonna do it again. I hit him with the mid, launched him. Hold on, let me get this game from you, brother. Let me steal this from you. Let me steal this from you. Let me steal this from you. Okay, hold on. We got one chance. Spin on him. Hold on, I'm about to talk about my next reason very soon. Let's see if I can steal this game from him. Okay. No. Oh, see, he knew because I did the mid last time. Oh, I tried to contest at the wrong moment and got hit. That happens. Okay. That's fire. That's pretty. Oh, he knew I was gonna do something. Or he was just mashing. I'm gonna say he knew. I'm gonna give him props and say he knew I was gonna do something. But I'm gonna spin on him. Come on, let me get this from you. Let me steal this from you. Let me steal this from you. Okay. Okay, plus frames. Oh, what a grab. Am I dead? Wow. At the last second. I think another really big reason why I love fighting games is simply the community. The community is so it's so versatile, and of course this is something that every game gaming type has their community, but the fighting game community just has so many different types of people in it, and that's good and bad, but you know, you gotta take your bad with your good. We got our people who are just here to have a good time. They're not really here to try to do anything crazy. Just here to play and, you know, fight a little bit. You got your people who want to be competitive. You got your people who are just like lab monsters. They just want to go on Twitter and show you this new combo they did to help you out in your games. And they don't even really they don't fight that much, but they just want to do that. That's cool. You got your people who want to show you stuff, you know, teach the newer players stuff, teach them new fighting game terms, and teach them this and teach them that. That's cool. You got your online warriors, you know, just your people who never want to go to an event, but you know, they want to be the best online person of all time, or whatever. You know, I don't know. Fighting games just we have so many different types of We have so many different types of people in the community, and it's so vast and diverse. I don't know, I love it. It's cool to me, you know. I've been part of the fighting game community. I don't know. And I wouldn't say I wouldn't say just watch. I guess you could say just watching the fighting games is part of the community. And if we count that, then I've probably been part of it since Smash 4 days. I was a Smash player back in the day, and yes, I do count Smash as a fighting game. So yeah, I've been watching since Smash 4. That was my first game that I watched heavily, and I even went to a couple events. And I really in those days, I was really I really feel like I could beat one of these people. Got him. So that was probably the first time that I was really deeply into the community. So anyway, to conclude the video, you know, fighting games are hype. It's a 1v1 bout, you know, it's just you and your opponent throwing hands, throwing down. And the community is like really cool. Of course, like I said, you got your toxic members, but that's everything. Like everything has a little toxic in it, of course. Like especially if you're gaming, like you're never gonna find a game that has every member is like, oh my gosh, I'm happy and we're all happy together, type deal, you know. And you know, if you enjoyed the video and you made it this far, you might as well hit like, hit the subscribe if you're new here. I'm going to be bringing you more fighting game content for the foreseeable future. He's going off right now. And let's see if I can get this last game. I think I'm up in the set right now, right? I think I already like 3-1 or 3-2'd him, but right now I'm getting smoked. I wonder if I can make the comeback. Nice. Those jabs right there are what really fried me. The little low jabs. People call them dick jabs. Going off. Okay, you got me. GG. Until next time. Hope y'all enjoyed the video.